Hello, one and all. Welcome back to more Let's Play Persona 3 FES. I am the mixed few trades. In the last part, Yukari and a tail. That's basically the long and short of it. We had ourselves a bit of an adventure, to put it mildly. Had a full moon event. We came out of the whole situation pretty decent, all things considered. Nothing bad happened. Some things could have happened, but they didn't, as far as I'm aware. And now as a tradition, I'm gonna boot, scoot, and boogie my way right on out of this place and see what kind of nonsense I can get up to inside the mall. If one of my two social links is available, we'll probably go with that one. If not, then we'll just have to waste time at a karaoke den. Are you here? Nay. All right, well, what about over yon door? I almost said, man, what was I gonna say? It was like, you're not there either. All right, then, karaoke it is. There's like a fictional planet that sounds like, is it Yondor? I don't think there is a place called Yondor. Oh, that does remind me, though. Speaking of strange places and locations and having weird mental hiccups, Elizabeth! We did the whole thingamababo, which means some things might have happened. Welcome to the Velvet Room. I'd like to check some stuff, if it's all the same to you. I'm afraid you missed the deadline for a request. Oopsie doodles. I don't remember. Oh, wait. This must be the katana that Nichiren once used? Ah, and the hilt has beadwork laid in. That's why it's called the Katana of Evil's Bane. It's a good-sized sword, too. Approximately 81.08 centimeters with a 3-centimeter curve, measuring about 3.96 centimeters in width. Please accept your reward. Apparently, I succeeded in one, missed the deadline on the other. Not sure how that goes, but I got a cup of night. All right, interesting. Well, that also means that I guess I have room for 2 of these things now. But let's see. Please go feed the cat. There's a cat which hasn't eaten in a while. Can you find the poor cat and give it some food? I do want to do that. Retrieve the 4th old document. Oh, boy. And return here before the deadline from the middle of the 3rd block. Oh, that's kind of... I think I've already kind of screwed up one too many times, honestly. I don't really know 100% what to go for here. So many things, and I don't want to screw anything more up, but I've already screwed so many of these things up. I still gotta create a Jack Frost with Dia somehow, and that's obviously not happening. All right, hang on. I would like to see a katana. I guess I picked something up from an enemy at some point, from Yabashi, the 3rd block. Oh, dear. Okay, well, how about we just, we accept the request to feed a cat. When I have the time, I guess I'll go take a gander to see if I can find any cats, as it were. I mean, I've seen some cats walking about, so shouldn't be impossible. Oh, right. Now I remember. You'll have to forgive me. It's been a day. More than a single day will make me forget about what exactly I specifically did in the last recording, but I remember now. I believe exams are about to be a thing, which means literally nobody is going to want to hang out at school, which is very unfortunate, but that's why I bought a bunch of stuff. I bought a bunch of the sodas, so that apparently I could spend time with a grade schooler, and that's not weird at all. Okay. Because I don't got the old peoples no more. I had to find another daytime social link to work with. On a Thursday, the day of Thor. Oh, hey, there's a combo I'm not used to seeing. You over here, a conversation. The morning sunrise is so refreshing. The sunlight reflecting on the windows is beautiful. It's because that building wasn't built that long ago, so everything is still gleaming. You know, I heard from my parents there was an explosion here 10 years ago. They replaced the building after that, but there's more to it, too. Around that time, a lot of students stopped coming to school. Maybe that's why they put up the new building, to start with a clean slate. An explosion? Did someone screw up in Chem Lab or something? Must have been a dangerous lecture. Well, we have heard rumblings and theories about what that might potentially be. I imagine we're getting somewhat closer to the information on that one. Oh, great, it's the Helmet Man. Let's talk about the Heian era today. I won't spend a lot of time on this, so pay attention. In 794, the Heian Kyo was established. In 894, they abolished imperial embassies to China. I might put this section on the exam next week. I'm feeling lazy. Anyway, on to feudalism. Listen carefully, because this has to do with the origins of the samurai. I choose you, Dai. Let's see if you know. Always with the me. What law served as a foundation of the development of feudalism? I don't have the slightest idea. Okay, it was apparently that one. Good, you remembered. Yeah, sure. It's got a very long name, doesn't it? The law was enacted because the previous law, the Sanzi Ishi no Hao, didn't help. The farmers got lazy, but that's unusual for any era, but that's all for the Heian period. You gave the correct answer. Your charm, which is already limitless, has apparently reached a new stage. All right, just basically filling up an empty cup, filling up a full cup, not an empty cup. Come on. Hey, do you want to be my friend? No? Don't forget, it's almost time for exams. Yeah. I'm of above average intelligence, and I vaguely, kind of recall some of the things I learned in these classroom segments. I'm sure I'll do adequate, and that's about it. I don't know what kind of prizes you get for acing the exams or whatnot, but I ain't feeling too super jazzed and like it's ultra mega important. I'm sure, I don't know, you probably get the frickin' Ultima weapon if you beat all of them for all I know, but, well, the odds of that seem rather low, is all I'm getting at. Alrighty, to the shrine, I guess, as I've got literally nowhere else to go. Whee! Alright, I bought so many different things from a vending machine. I got something fizzy here for you, surely. Ah, that's my favorite. Thank you. She took the Mad Bull. What do you mean fizzy? That's an energy drink. Not that energy drinks. Do they fizz? I've never had one, but I'm pretty sure they don't. Wow, I'm having so much fun. You're nice. Will you be my friend? Come play with me again, okay? Okay, sure. Really? Then I'll wait for you here. You better not be lying. Do I have to wait for another day? Promise I'll be waiting. Well, isn't that that's the worst. That's not good. Great. So basically, now what do I do with my time? I guess we go to the mall. When in doubt, try to find something to use my extra time for. Can't let it go completely to waste. Now let's see. I suppose we could take a quick swing about over to the police station, see if there's anything worth getting on over there. I don't really have a lot of money, but I don't know, we can find out. Let's see. Don't need this. I'm trying to think about the things I definitely do not need. Get rid of that. I'm not sure if that's... Did I forget to re-equip the Sonic Fist to Akihiko, or... these are the questions I do not have answers to, and it is very unfortunate. Alright, well, whatever. I know I don't need any of this stuff, so just get rid of all of this garbo. Yeah, there we go. All right, do I have anything that's made for selling? Ooh, looks like I might. No, those are stuff that I'd rather keep. Luck 1, endurance +2. Those are useful. All right, so what do you got in the way of the weapon? Let's see. Well, I could certainly use this. I'm gonna take it. Thank you. And yes, as a matter of fact, I will equip it. There we go. All right, I will also buy this. But I will not equip it, for it is not for me. All right, now, yeah, the Sonic Fist is the best thing for him, so yeah, I'd say we're probably as good as we're gonna get for that one. And interesting. I will buy 2 of these. No, 1 of these. We'll buy 1 of these, and we'll see if we need any more later. Let's buy on the side of caution here. We don't want to toss away all of our dang money. Turns out you get a lot of that stuff just in Tartarus. So can I help you, sir? I saw a girl in a white frilly dress the other day in front of the station. Don't get me wrong, I love that kind of outfit. I've got tons of figures dressed that way in my room, but in real life, I think it's better to dress casually. All right, then. Weird dialogue. Will you stay here until it gets dark? It's not like I got anywhere else to be. Let's see, print club, which I don't think is good, so the punching bag. Let's waste 2,000 yen on it. You showed that machine what's what. It's getting late. The strength of whatever persona I happen to have equipped at this exact moment is slightly better now. Whoop. Oh, it'd be Elizabeth. Yo, the barricade's gone that you didn't even reach. You had no idea of knowing that there was one. Boy's gone. And I guess you could assume that there's a bunch of them. I'm calling to inform you of a change in Tartarus. I believe the path that was blocked is now open. I thought you'd like to know. I wish you a safe journey. Yeah, well, as much as I would, love to jump back into Tartarus so soon, I think I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait until after exams are over.
Welcome back.
Yes, hello. With each full moon, the shadows are getting stronger. They're employing more dangerous attacks as well. So even though we have a lot of time until the next move, we'd best use that time wisely. I'll use my time how I so choose, people. Besides, Yukari's gonna get distracted again, probably. She completely bowed out of Tartarus entirely last time there were exams happening. So, I ain't gonna even waste my time until that whole thing is done with. That's basically my philosophy for it. After an extraordinarily long walk back over to the dang mall, there ain't nobody there. Is there anybody in here? It's a bit of a pain in the butt to have to run back and forth to these locations just to see if there's literally anything there. And the monk be here! Yes, you. That's right, it be me. I be me, who thee is thee. What a strange kid. All right, let's keep talking to this weird old man in a nightclub. Because that's just what you do. You feel your friendship is growing stronger. Oh, but you didn't actually make any progress in any regard. Well, ain't that just a not good thing to happen? Exams are coming up. Yeah, they sure are, but I don't... Okay, fine. I guess even if I end up feeling not too great about it in the end, it doesn't really matter because we're not going to be going to Tartarus for a little bit. But I sincerely doubt we're actually going to boost our academics at all. Oh, you're stuck now, now you're tired. Oh, why are the odds so always stacked up against me like this? Why are you like this, universe? Explain. I am confusion. You're still tired. Yeah, I bet I am. It is now the morning. Oh, great, it's this guy who just does not stop talking. Alright, let's see if we can get by this a little bit faster. Class is beginning. I plan on using the word magic in a very general sense, but today we'll talk about the single most magical place in time. Today's topic is the magic of medieval Europe. There are a lot of materials pertaining to Western magic, from books to folklore. We'll cover all of it, including the changes it's gone through. As I mentioned last time, European magic has its origins in paganism, starting with Christianity, though it's been influenced by the influx of various cultures. Some well-known examples are Kabbalah, the study of the mystic aspects of the Jewish text; Gnosticism, a Christian sect found by the Simon Magus, the sorcerer; Greece, his philosophy and natural sciences were the fruits of magical researchers, the same was true of Islam's scientific advances, which surpassed Europe's at the time. Now, as for the circumstances of magic in this age, it was an era where the rule of Christianity and the inside of the natural sciences collided. Magicians barely reached up to a connection with the gods. Hey, are you all awake? You're not daydreaming, are you? A little test to see if you were listening. Get it wrong, and you'll get a scary guardian angel. Some nonsense. Who do I choose? Literally only ever you. What is the mystic study of Jewish texts? I was reading a little too fast to be able to retain that stuff. I think it is definitely not this. Okay, no, it was. I guess I retained it slightly better than I thought. The magician of the age receives tricky things, particularly the famous grimoires. Grimoires are collections of a wide range of magical texts, and nobody cares. Give me the correct answer. Give me a boost to my charm, which is stupid and pointless, and I don't need it. Woo. And there you go. Class is ended for the day. Literally nobody wants to spend any time with me, so I'm gonna get out of here and I guess spend some time at a playground because, as I said prior, there is literally nothing weird or creepy about doing that at all. And again, I guess as a teenager, it's significantly less weird. Let's just go with that for the sake of our mental health. That guy didn't drone on. Either I read that really fast or that guy didn't drone on as long as he did before. Could be a combination of the two. Either way, didn't want to waste a lot of time with his nonsense. That guy has like 50 words where one will do, I swear. And that's coming from me, of all people. All right, to the shrine! Woo! And now I'm at the shrine. Will there be a thing? Wouldn't you know it, yeah. You came! I was waiting for you, let's play. All right. Depending on the game, I will destroy you. You decide to play with Maiko. What do you want to do next? It's up to you, Kay. Your choice. Seesaw, jungle gym, horizontal bar! We already did that. I want to do something else. Oh, I guess it is getting dark. But I don't want to go home yet. Uh-oh. Not a great home life? I don't like it there. Maiko seems sad. Can't we stay together for a little longer? Maiko seemed to enjoy hanging out. You got to know Maiko, the grade schooler. And maybe, just maybe, I might help her through whatever this issue going on at home is. Then again, it doesn't seem like I make much of an attempt to do a lot of things for the social links, but we'll see. I can listen to your problems real good. Anyway, it's the Hanged Man Arcana. All right. You have established a new social link. So, my mom and dad, they fight a lot. Oof. they're going to get a divorce, huh? I don't know enough about to say that one way or the other. I tell them I want us to be happy, but they don't listen. They probably hate me too. Hey, we can play again later, right? I think we're friends now. I have cram school on Sundays, but I'm free the rest of the days. Well, that works for me. Literally, Sundays are the only days I don't... Sundays are the days I don't leave the dorm, so it's all good. All right, well, cool. Starting out rank 1, and we're already knee-deep in the drama.
Sup, dude?
Not much. I better go study since exams are coming up. So I guess that's his way of saying, I ain't gonna be around. And Yukari sure as heck ain't. It's just these two. Look at these two. Do either of you guys want to be friends? Also, what happened to Fuka? Is she also doing the studying? I guess so. What, are you guys just too good for studying? If you choose full assault, well, I'll take... Yeah, okay, thanks for the tactical information that means literally nothing. I know it's supposed to mean something, but it don't. Given the current circumstances that the programming would never even know about. Hi, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Alright, well, let's just walk our way on over here. Anybody want to hang out with me? Tanaka ain't here. What about you, Sir Monk? Sir Monk of Worcestershire? Worcestershire sauce of Cunningham? It be thee. Alright, so let's see. He seems amused, and you talk casually in the hopes that maybe the rank will go up better next time. Okay, apparently not. Maybe I should probably get a persona of his Arcana if I'm gonna keep doing that, save myself a bit of time. Anyway, studying would be a stupid idea, so we're not even gonna do that. We ain't even gonna bother, people. Ain't even gonna bother. The next day, on a Saturday, dramatic music plays as Junpei in his purple backpack of power stands triumphantly. Hello. Hey, what's up? Exams are pretty soon. Have you been studying? Nah. Seriously? Like I care. This man appears to have something resembling a stick up his butt. I do not think he cares much for me. I feel like he really deeply resents the fact that I'm the leader, even though I'd never at any point wanted to be. Oh joy, it's this guy again. Here we go! Finally, we're up to Tairo no Masakado, the turning point of the era of the samurai. It all began from infighting among the Tairo clan. Their conflict escalated until the Imperial Court intervened. Masakado was pursued by the Imperial Court and had no choice but to openly oppose them. The result was known as the War of Masakado. You don't look anything like a samurai, so I'm gonna point you out and make everyone laugh at you when you get a question wrong. Ha 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 ha. What title did Tairo no Masakado claim for himself? I don't know. Imperial Prince? I am batting 1,000 when it comes to these random-ass guesses. This will be on the exam next week, so be prepared. Let's get forward a little to the Kamakura era. At last, the samurai's presence begins to be felt in history. In 1192, the Kamakura shogunate was established. Yes, we're there. And of course, its founder was Minamoto Yoritomo. I can't believe we're finally here. He's so excited he physically is incapable of actually teaching anything. What are the odds? Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. Oh, hello. Who approacheth through the door? Oh, or I get a message. You received a texted message. But from yonder who? It's from Akihiko. Apparently, I just gave my number to all these peoples. Ikututsuki-san is coming tonight. I don't know who that is. Oh, chairman. Okay. We'll meet on the 4th floor as soon as everyone is back. I did not pay any attention to what that man's name was. Anyway, class is ended for the day. Alright then. And thus the cycle continues anew. That's just when I don't know what to say. Instead, I just decide to sing along to the crazy buka baka buka noises that this game's all about. The soundtrack is nutty. Anyway, did you guys know that the American sitcom All in the Family was the first television program in human history to play the noise of a toilet flushing? It's true. Fascinating stuff, I tell ya. Granted, you didn't actually physically see the toilet, let alone see the toilet flush. But the fact of the matter is, you heard the toilet flush, and that was considered unthinkable back then. So it was very groundbreaking stuff. Kind of crazy to look back at the things that were once considered scandalous and controversy, you know, worthy back in the day, when nowadays, not so much. Now it's the most tame of all things. Anyway, Yellow, it is you, tiny child. You remind me of a different tiny child. I mean, in the sense that you are a tiny child of the same gender. Anyway, yeah, sure, let's spend time. What should we do? I know not one such as ye. You'll have to tell me. Get down from there, you crazy child! You'll break your dang skull! Oh, never mind, you're using it properly. You're spending time with Micah on the playground. 'Twas a swell amount of time. I'm hungry. Can we go to Wild Duck Burger? Yeah, okay, sure. Yay, I can't wait. I wonder which toy they're giving out today. We may never know. You decide to take a trip to Wild Duck Burger, where the ducks are wild, and they also sell burgers. There you go. It's the strip mall hamburger shop Wild Duck Burger. The hours flew by as you enjoyed the meal. It says, yummy! I love going out to eat. Because Mom and Dad never argue when we go out to eat. Yeah, they don't want to make a scene in public. Stands to reason. They never used to argue. You have to believe me. Why would they get a divorce? Wow! I mean, I can't make assumptions. You could ask. I asked them already, and they said it was a matter for adults only. Oof. Uh-oh, she's about to start crying. I'm not good at this. I don't want them to get a divorce. Do they really hate me that much? Divorce is dumb. I hate it. Oh, God. Oh, she is sobbing loudly. What will you do? I feel like... I mean, sure, she could be potentially making a scene, but sometimes you gotta let this stuff out. Wait as she cries herself out. She'll feel better once it's all out. I'm sorry. I know it's embarrassing when I cry. I'll try not to cry anymore. She's trying her best to smile. Strong, small child. Very good, very good. The bond has embiggened. Rank 2. Not the bad, not the bad. I guess I should go. Thanks for playing with me today. No problem, tiny child. Granted, a portion of it is because I have literally nothing else to do with my time, but, you know, still. Oh yeah, this is happening.
So that's what happened on the night of the 7th. It was a difficult operation.
I see. They're getting tougher.
Yeah, and they're starting to mind control us into almost doing things.
But it's not all bad news. I called today's meeting because...
I'm sorry.
Whoa, hey, what?
Before we go on, I'd like to ask Mitsuru-senpai something.
Uh-oh. Are we about to get hit with a drama bomb?
Me?
Yee!
Since I've joined, so many things have happened.
That's an understatement.
I went along with it without really understanding what was going on. But now I need to know.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna ask you straight out.
And here we go.
You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, Senpai? You act like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour in Tartarus. But they're related to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
What accident?
There was an explosion near our school, and a lot of people died.
I have heard rumblings of such an event.
It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yes.
Oh. Alright, well that was easier than I would have thought.
Luckily, no students were injured. But
Well, you just said a bunch of people died.
around the same time, a large number of students were recorded as absent.
I guess adults died, students didn't. That would make sense.
Seems like more than just a coincidence.
How does this tie Mitsuru? How does it tie to her?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
I dug up some old school records and found something interesting. The students who were absent, they all collapsed suddenly and had to be hospitalized. Sound familiar?
Slightly.
You know, like the girls who bullied Fuka.
That's not answering the question.
There has to be an explanation.
And you're gonna give it.
What really happened on the day of that accident? The Kirijo group built our school, so you must know something. Tell me the truth.
Oh boy. Everyone just stares at her.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. It just never seemed relevant.
Well, it's relevant now, it seems, so...
But
It's okay. It's not your fault.
all right. I'll tell you the whole story.
Oh boy.
The shadows have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates that they can even affect time and space.
I'd believe it.
We think of them as our enemies. But what if we could somehow use them to our advantage?
That sounds like an absolutely terrible idea that's literally never going to work and shouldn't even be attempted.
They would be a source of unimaginable power, wouldn't they?
Yeah, part of the reason why you definitely should not try to do that.
What?
14 years ago, one man pursued that line of thinking. He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo.
Okay.
My grandfather.
Ah, I was gonna ask.
My grandfather was obsessed with shadows. He wanted to harness their power and create something extraordinary.
Harness their power?
He assembled a team of scientists, and over several years collected a significant number of shadows.
He what? Damn, that's freaking crazy.
However, 10 years ago, during the final stages of the experiment, they lost control of the shadow's power. Consequently, the nature of the world was altered.
You mean?
Yes, Tartarus and the Dark Hour.
And you're going to try and tell me that that's never been relevant up till now?
By their account, the mass of shadows they collected split into several large ones that then dispersed.
I mean, that's literally the origins and backstory of literally everything that we're going up against right now. How is that not day one on the syllabus? I don't understand.
These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
Is that why they've appeared in different places? Wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus?
Because that's where the shadow explosion happened? I thought that was fairly obvious.
Don't tell me. That's where they conducted the experiment?
I thought we were all on the same page with that. Okay.
Yes.
Then those students who were hospitalized.
I'm afraid it's just as you're thinking.
Oh dear.
Port Island must have been an ideal location for them. It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo group had influence there. They could do as they pleased.
Well, that definitely also explains why you're involved in all of this. I imagine you're doing one of those redeeming the family name type situations, undoing the messed up screwed nonsense that your grandpa did. That makes sense.
As you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekukan High School.
Does that mean all we've been doing is cleaning up their mess?
That appears to be the case, yes. But regardless of its origins, it's still something that needs to be done, and we're the only ones that can do it, so ultimately I'm gonna have to go ahead and just say we should probably keep doing it.
You lied to us?
I don't think that's actually something she did. It's an interesting quandrum here because, well, what you're accusing her of technically is not the truth, and that she never at any point lied. She simply deemed this, admittedly, actually rather important information due to a feeling of it not being relevant. I feel like that's probably a bit of a cover-up. I feel like she's actually kept this information because she thought maybe it would cause a situation a lot like this. That's probably my guess.
You knew, too, didn't you, Senpai?
Are we talking about Akihiko?
They've just been using us. Or do you not care as long as you get to fight?
Okay, Yukari, now come on, settle down.
That's not true. I have my reasons.
And we'll eventually unlock that tragic backstory later. Right now, we're focusing on Mitsuru.
Think what you'd like. It was my decision not to share that information. I'm sorry. I never intended to deceive you.
I just chose to omit information to, I guess, prevent horrible morale.
Convincing you to join C's was my highest priority.
And if omitting information was the way to do it, then that's how we're gonna do it.
As absurd as it may seem, only we, with our personas, can fight the shadows.
Although the specific reasons for why, I don't know, like why some people can have personas and others can't, that's still a bit of an unknown to me.
How could you?
Besides, some of us were never given a choice.
Mitsuru, don't.
Yukari, it's those in the past who are to blame.
So let's all loudly shake our fists at them.
And they lost their lives as a result of what they did.
That is admittedly true.
We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
But
I mean, what's the alternative here? Not doing the thing? Because I feel like not doing the thing is just going to really hurt a lot of people.
It's been 10 years since that incident. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned. But since they're active, at least we can find and destroy them.
And it appears that they actually have a bit of a finite situation, so ultimately this is all accomplishable.
Do you realize what this means? What if I told you that those 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
I'd have literally no choice but to believe you, and it sounds legit, so I will.
And then if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
Well, that's a theory. I imagine once we defeat all of them, the final super ultra shadow will appear. And then once we kill that thing, then we'll be on the, we'll be on Money Street.
Exactly. That's what I was going to tell you earlier. See, it's good news, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
is that true?
There's evidence to support it.
Okay. What's the specific evidence?
Now, our true battle begins.
Okay, never mind. I guess we don't get to hear it.
Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people. The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to just wait for them. And there are many mysteries still surrounding Tartarus.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answer must lie within it.
Okay. Then, yeah, I guess really all there is to it is to just keep on exploring. I'm very sorry about everything. If there's anything you'd like to know about, please ask. Alright, sure. 12 shadows. Is this like the 13 ghosts of Scooby-Doo? Yes, 10 years ago, a substantial number of shadows were consolidated into a single entity. Its power was immense, far greater than any of the shadows currently inside Tartarus. Experiments were performed on it, and an unfortunate accident took place, dividing the entity into 12 shadows. These shadows only appear during a full moon. Alright, well, I might as well ask about everything that I can. In the end, over 50 people were injured in the accident, and the media placed full blame on the Kirijo group for the tragedy. They singled out one researcher in particular, declaring him the main culprit behind it all. Whether this was actually true or not was not the issue. The public was looking for someone to vent their hurt and anger on, so they chose him, even though he was a victim himself. Their wrath was unparalleled. The darker side of mankind was most certainly on display during that time. Oh dear. Alright, but let's just keep on asking questions. Under the pretense that she was assisting the group, she was subjected to the experiment for many years. Oh. So Mitsuru wasn't born with the ability to summon a persona, she was forced to learn how. Wow. Alright, then, what can you tell me about Akihiko? He's pretty much the only mystery here. I've known him and Mitsuru for a very long time. In fact, Akihiko joined us when he was only in middle school. At that time, we had a third member as well, but I digress. I see. Not really full answers. You seem so calm, dude. Must be because you can do anything. No matter what happens, you can always protect yourself, right? Ugh, you're always so confident. I wish I could be like that. Junpei-kun. The only thing anyone knows about Tartarus is that it creates shadows. Other than that, we're all in the dark. What about you specifically? I don't think I need to tell you this, but we can't go to Tartarus today. Us? Oh, since Junpei-kun doesn't understand what's going on, I'm going to review it with him. But if we defeat the 12 shadows, then I won't have any more use for my persona. Man, it's such an amazing power. I can't let it go to waste. Ah, an interesting conundrum. Bro, I don't want to save the universe, because if I do that, then I can't beat up monsters with my superpowers anymore. Kind of not the problem, if we're being real. Alright, anybody hanging out inside this place? It be Tanaka! Oh, it's you. You free? I can teach you some nonsense. I am all about that nonsense. Teach me about it. Teach me about your nonsense. Do it! Today we'll talk about... Oh, dear me, I just can't concentrate. I get so worked up when I picture his face. Who are you talking about? One of my employees. I suppose I should have seen it coming. Okay. There was a young man who was working for me. He was a good kid who graduated from a well-known university. But this month he wasn't able to meet his sales quota, so I docked his pay. After that, his self-confidence went down the drain, and he just stopped coming to work. Why are you smiling about that? He probably locked himself inside his room. I don't care. Then why are you thinking about him? I just mailed him a dismissal notice, COD. It's his fault that this company is in the red this month. All that money I wasted on training him. Makes me sick just thinking about it. Is it always about money? Of course, I love money. Money won't betray me like he did. There's obviously a backstory for that. It's difficult growing up with no money. When you can't even afford shoes for PE class, going barefoot in the gym during winter can be torture. I've been thinking, how would you like to model exclusively for my company? Your innocent appearance would be perfect for camouflaging the ugly realities of business. Think about it, will you? You won't even have to worry about being able to buy shoes for PE. That's not exactly a thing that I was worried about at all. I guess it depends entirely on what exactly you're specifically asking and how much the pay is. Anyway, it's been so long since I've last talked to Tanaka. What rank are we even on? 4? 5. The power of the devil grows stronger, which is mildly concerning. Whoopsie, I better get back to work. I have to reevaluate the budget. If I decide to hire someone new, it'll cost a fortune to train them. All right, well, progress is progress, I reckon. I'll just roll with it. Exams are coming up, so you best get your study on, y'all. You've decided to do the study thing. And so you have. You're feeling sleepy. You feel as if that's a good enough reason to give up on that noise. Which it is. I cannot argue that. Sleep beats study 27% of the time, 100% of the time. Trust me, it makes sense. There's no school today. So obviously you spend all day gaming. In the... or not. Maybe this will happen instead.
Nothing to do as usual, huh?
That's what you look like casually? Interesting.
Why are you here?
To mock the fact that you're sitting on a barrel.
If you came here to try and convince me, then forget it.
Nah, I'm here to take your hat.
It's nothing like that.
I mean, it is, but no.
I just wanted to see how you were doing. Huh? We've known each other for a long time.
Apparently.
It's been almost 14 years since we met at the orphanage.
Oh.
You, me, and Miki. We used to run around here until the sun went down. Back then, it seemed like we had all the time in the world.
You haven't changed one bit. If you want to get all sappy, go do it with your other friends.
I don't know if we can actually be called friends.
What was that?
Uh-oh.
It's rare for you to think about the past. Usually, you just charge ahead like a damn fool. So obviously, there's something on your mind.
I do reminisce sometimes, but what's the point?
Because forgetting one's past is a bad idea?
Anyway, We finally know how to get rid of Tartarus in the Dark Hour.
No shit.
Indeed.
To be honest, all I've been thinking about lately is getting stronger.
So I can punch shadows even harder.
But yesterday, someone made me question my reason for fighting.
Oh, damn.
Your reason for fighting, huh? That's different for every person. But if you don't have a good one, you can always quit.
It sure would make things inconvenient for me.
Like I did.
That you done did, yes.
I'm not like you.
Something tells me that you might be, actually.
Man, I can't believe I'm the one getting lectured here. Well, see you around.
That was an eventful conversation.
You haven't changed at all.
I feel like that's like the 6th time you've said that exact line. Or at least a variation on it. My goodness.
Yes?
That's adorable.
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Wow, all sorts of conversations are happening.
Senpai? Oh, please come in.
It makes much more sense that Fuka had that exact specific flower that she was talking about now, because apparently that's a bit of a thing she enjoys, I can't help but notice by looking at every square inch of this room.
Not only do you excel at providing support during battle, but also at obtaining information.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm sorry for doing that without permission.
Don't worry, you're not in trouble, but I do have a special favor to ask of you.
Uh-huh. More getting Fuka to do stuff, it seems.
I want you to find out as much as you can about that incident 10 years ago.
But very little was made public.
And yet you still found some to begin with.
That's why I want you to access the Kirijo Group's database.
You mean hack into their system?
Is that something she can just do?
That's illegal.
I'll give you my ID and password. You'll be free from accountability.
Well, hot diggity damn, that's a free pass.
I want to know the truth, in detail.
Senpai,
Of course, I'll understand if you refuse.
okay, I'll see what I can do.
Once again, still definitely feels like she's being put upon, as it were. I mean, they're always saying you can back out, but at the same time, I don't know. Never really feels like she actually has the option.
Are you sure?
Okay, well, she's double checking, I guess.
I appreciate it.
I'm just left wondering if this is going to be a thing later.
Yamagishi, aren't you resentful? After all, despite my good intentions, I did drag you into this without fully explaining.
That is very much true.
Certainly you must be a little angry with me.
Not really. You see, my parents have an inferiority complex because all my relatives are doctors.
Okay.
That's why they're so tough on me. It's really hard for me to be at home.
Understandable.
But here, I feel important, and I can help you and the others.
Well, okay. Yeah, that's fair.
So why should I be angry?
You're right, Yamagishi. We do need you. No one can take your place. Thank you. I'll see you later.
No pressure or anything, but you're literally indispensable. Just let that be on you. My goodness!
So, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will be gone, huh? That's good. That's what we've been fighting for.
That is the entire point, yeah.
So why am I so pissed?
Because I guess maybe this is the first time you've ever felt like you actually amounted to anything. I know, I'm not saying that to antagonize and accuse him of anything. I'm saying that's probably what I would end up feeling like at some point. I long since struggle with the fact that nothing I do or say or think matters in any capacity, so if I was suddenly in a situation where I was given reason to think that my input and contribution actually meant a lot, and then had the potential of it having been, you know, taken away from me, it'd make me feel incredibly angry and sad. Ha! I'm not at all familiar with this exact feeling. At all.
Gosh, it's hot. Even for July.
Man, that voice actress is working overtime on this game.
Seriously, but at least we're seniors now. We won't be wearing these stupid uniforms much longer.
Yeah, I've had enough of this. I just want to get accepted to college and start having some fun.
That's if you get accepted, don't forget.
Mm-hmm.
I know why.
Oh, do you?
I'm the reason. I was like, fighting is my duty, but hell, it's all I'm good for.
Yep. I guess I hit the nail on the head.
If it weren't for that, I'd be worthless.
Oof.
My duty? What a bunch of bullshit. I can't fight worth shit anyway. Not compared to him, at least.
I mean, you do miss your attacks more often than you land them.
Damn it. Nothing I do is good enough.
Oh god, this is too real. Don't make me relate to Junpei. This is like... of all the times in my life to be playing this game and seeing this story. Why did it line up this way?
Seems like my worst fears keep coming true. Am I stupid to believe in things like trust and friendship?
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say no, and also, would you like to be friends? That's still totally a thing.
Dad, this old letter of yours. I must have read it 1,000 times since it came last spring.
March 6th, 2000. To my family. Tomorrow, I bring this letter to the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge.
I am getting so much information about everybody right now. It is actually kind of insane.
It'll be stored in a time capsule and sent to you 10 years from now. Yukari, you're so small right now, but in 10 years, you'll be 16. You'll be in high school.
Oh my god, his prediction has come true!
I know you've been sad because I have to work so late, but you still always greet me with a smile. I'm really proud of myself. Kirijo-san appointed me head researcher.
Uh-oh.
I'll be starting on a big project soon, and I'm happy to be receiving so much recognition for my work.
Oh my god, was her dad the fall guy?
But I swear to you that nothing is more important to me than you and your mother.
Either he was killed in the accident, or he was the fall guy that the rest of the world decided to start blaming. Either way, that is not good.
Yukari, are you remembering to enjoy life? Are you still bright-eyed and hopeful like you are now? No matter what happens in the next 10 years, I hope you're happy. Well, I hope this letter brings a smile to your face. Love, Dad.
I can't lose hope. For his sake. I won't turn my back. I won't be like Mom.
Yee! I am learning so much.
Not ever.
Well, damn, now it seems like, well, here's what everybody else on the team is doing. Cuts back to the main character, playing video games on his computer the entire day as this happened. My goodness. All right, then. Bit of an anticlimax, all things considered. Jeezums. Maya is in the room. Listen, Tatsuya, as she has an evil winky face. Nowadays, I just log on to MMOs with Bedhead and all, like today, lol. But when I was little, Pipple said I was a real cutie. Guess I missed my chance, right? Nobody thinks I'm hot anymore. Do men only want younger women? Be honest with me. Depends on the person in particular. I mean, some do, some don't. I don't want to completely write off what she's saying, but I also, I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is, so I'm just gonna do that. I don't even know what I picked. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I guess that's what I picked then. Everyone knows it, but it sucks to hear for real. Ors. Fair is fair, though. I go for teenagers myself. Bad, right? Seeing as how you're apparently a teacher, a little bit. That's an interesting thing to just admit. But that didn't make sense. I should know better. I teach composition. Okay, I'll be calm. I'll compose my whining carefully for you. One of my coworkers is really pissing me off. I'm trying to avoid her. We used to teach the same grade and we worked together all the time. It's been a while, but the kind of thing sticks with you, you know? Anyway, she said she needed some advice, but then she started bragging. Some student asked her out, and a guy she doesn't like proposed to her. Ugh. She acts like it's nothing. Oh my god, right? I hope, dang. I hate people like her. I just give puppy dog eyes and guys do whatever. She even stuffs her... I am hearing a lot of stuff today. Please calm down. Talk about fake, right? What kind of woman... This is taking a turn. Clap, clap, clap. Okay. She tells you more than you wanted to know. That's a good way of saying it. Oh my god, for reals. I saw Mrs. K running in late one time, okay? Her pads fell down and it looked like she... Yeah, fake for sure. And my school is full of teachers like that. Man, Tatsuya, talking to you is better than getting a massage. Considering the context of which you once used that word prior, I question what that meant. Complaining online is now an important part of my days off. Was she the okay, this game takes place in 2009, so she wasn't the originator of complaining online about things, but my goodness. Your relationship is stronger now. Given the information that I have just been bestowed, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say probably. This relationship has taken a turn in a direction that I was not mentally prepared for. Anyway, we've reached rank 7. My goodness. We're supposed to be fighting demons from hell, right? But after what I said, I might go to hell anyway. Well, I rented some DVDs, so later, Tatsuya. Thanks for chatting. My highest player has signed off, and you decide to also sign off. Cursed with knowledge. Wow, this has been an extraordinarily eventful Sunday. Let's be real. Or is this just gonna be me talking to that kid again? I don't even remember the fake name I gave him.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah, I thought you'd probably end up talking to me. So what do you want?
How long has it been since we first met? Time passes so quickly.
I'm not sure. I think this game started in late April.
So, how's life as a Persona user?
Can't really complain. I'm basically one of the strongest beings on the planet, so in that context, it's pretty sweet. Fulfilling. Something's missing. Nothing's changed. I'm gonna say it's fulfilling.
Oh, that's good to hear. I remembered something else about the coming of the end.
Oh, is that something you did? Okay.
It all goes back to an occurrence that took place many years ago.
Was it 10? Because if it was 10, that's convenient.
10 years ago, if I remember correctly.
Well, wouldn't you know it? It's almost like it's all related somehow.
Hey.
What?
Didn't your parents pass away about 10 years ago?
I didn't know the time frame because the game never gave me anything to really go off of other than the fact that they were dead. I guess it would stand to reason that they're somehow involved in all of this too, somehow. Also, how did you know that?
A persona is like a mirror, which means a persona user can never escape from his true self. Regardless, I will stay with you.
Yeah, I don't think I really have a choice.
Because we're friends.
You say that, but... Alright. If'n you gonna go and say that. Seriously, what a freaking ominous... Ugh. That kid's a bad omen. A real bad omen. Of that, I am very certain. But hey, Arcanas are Arcanas. I'll take any buff or boost I can get. I fused boost and buff to make boof, and that is not a word that works for that. Boof is more the sound of like getting hit with a large feathery object. You overhear a conversation, as you do. Finals start tomorrow. I feel like we just finished exams a little while ago. What am I gonna do if I fail again? I wish the names wouldn't post our school. I wish the names wouldn't post our schools. Yeah, that's the worst part. You get a bad grade and everyone looks at you like your dog just died. The first bell has rung. A nefarious plot has begun to take place. Yes. Oh boy, I get to hear a teacher yap on about something. Exams will start tomorrow. Are you ready? Summer vacation is just ahead, so study hard. Summer is beach season. Shaved ice. Woo! It's also the hot season, so don't neglect your health, okay? Oh, by the way, there's a popular event in Japan in the summer that can be a little scary. We call it the Spooky Time Festival. You will feel tired. No, stay awake like we always do. Oh, it's called Kimodamashi. 2 people go somewhere haunted at night to test their bravery. If it's a boy and a girl, well, anyway, enjoy your summer and make sure you come out with it some good memories. Of the lewd sort. Dear God, these teachers are weird. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. Your academics has increased. Marginally, of course. You're never going to make large strides in any regard. No, obviously not. Clearly not an option. Class has ended once again. Hey, you said you wanted to trust and friendship and stuff. Do you want to be friends? Nope, you just want to talk about exams and how I'm probably going to fail them? Cool. Ain't that just the coolest thing ever? He said, knowing full well that it was not cool in any stretch of the imagination. So unfortunate that. I'm going to the shrine. Going to the shrine. I closed my eyes while I was doing that, so I ended up walking into that wall. As that is the natural order of such things. All right, to the shrine. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Tiny child, are you here? You be here. Hello, tiny child. Would you like to hang so that I may distract you from the horrors of reality? I suppose we shall do this. What say ye? Hey, have you seen Striped Shirt? We were playing tag, but it's no fun if I can't find him. That doesn't sound like tag, that sounds like... Oh, hello. Hey, Striped Shirt! Oh, hello. You don't look so good. You sick? Kinda, yeah. I'm surprised you could tell. Huh? So you are sick? No kidding. You're so easy, Maiko. Ah, no fair. I'm an innocent girl, so I actually believed you. Fiend! And you are? A friend, apparently. So you're the guy she was talking about. I wondered what you were like. Are you too old to play with kids, or are you still young at heart? Pretty sure the character I'm playing as is at most like 16, and the oldest a grade schooler can be is 12. She doesn't look 12. Yeah, I admit it's kind of weird. I was trying to justify it how it wouldn't be weird, but it's kind of weird. Nanako had a definite advantage, what with the whole being related thing. Hey, I'm hungry. I want takoyaki. Takoyaki. You can eat with us too, Striped Shirt. Nah, I'm okay, thanks. I'll see you guys around. Interesting. The thin young man has walked off. Very thinly, I might say. He's gone. I usually see him around the shrine on Sundays. I see him on the way to cram school, too. Well, if I ever finish the Hermit Arcana, then I guess I'll have something else I can do on Sundays. Yay, it's takoyaki time! You decide to go with Maiko to get takoyaki. This child has eaten me out of house and home! And now we are here at the Octopia. It's so hot, I might burn up. I remember one time Dad burned his mouth on this takoyaki. Because I put too many in his mouth at once. It was like funga! Because it was like a fungus. Suddenly, she fell silent because it's time for things to get sad. Dad doesn't spend much time at home anymore these days. I have a birthday soon. Do you think I'll come home for my birthday? I have absolutely no right saying anything about that, and I'm sorry. I don't know what to think. She seems confused. I mean, I know Mom will buy me presents, but still, she hasn't asked me what I want yet. Oof. She fell silent again. If they really loved me, they wouldn't get a divorce. You're the only one who still plays with me, you know. Seems to enjoy spending time with you. Well, glad I'm able to give this small child some sort of solace. I'm going to assume that that's a good thing. Man, she is incredibly lucky that I am legitimately on the up and up and not a bad guy. My goodness. Anyway, that's rank 3. Today's laundry day, so I'd better get home soon. If I don't do laundry, the house will be a real big mess. See ya. Off she goes. She took off, so you decided to go back to the dorm. Where more nefarious dealings were about to ensue, perhaps. Or maybe it'll just say hi and I can... Nope, never mind. Stuff's happening. I thought I was joking.